Are you in a leadership position at work and constantly think there is no way I can do it all? You mean you want me to do my job, hit my deliverables, and coach and mentor people at the same time? Or perhaps you are somebody on the receiving end. Maybe you're a team member that has a leader that often neglects you, or maybe doesn't coach or mentor you and help you prepare for your next steps. Don't worry, my friends, you are not alone. This is a common challenge amongst multiple workplaces and companies today. So today I'm going to share with you the top 3 skills that great leaders need in order to not only do their job well, but to also effectively impact and influence their team. My name is Natalina Nastradine. I'm the CEO and founder of Rise Up For You, and my team and I get the greatest honor of working with corporations and individuals around the world to enhance the culture, leadership, and those soft skills that are actually pretty hard for those individuals to enhance their performance and really elevate their company and themselves. All right, so let's jump in. What does it take for leaders to actually be their best and to deliver upon their job and at the same time grow and influence their team? Strategy number 1. Great leaders understand that they are constantly impacting and influencing. In fact, it doesn't stop. It is 24/7. I know, it's a lot, but you can do it. Great leaders understand that it's more than just about them doing their job, that it's actually the majority of what they need to do is coaching, mentoring, modeling, and preparing the next generation of leaders. Great leaders understand that this is not just about them, but they actually have a responsibility to make sure their team is equipped and ready to go. Now, I know we can sometimes think, but how do I do that? There's just not enough hours in the day. Well, that leads me to strategy number 2. Great leaders prepare and prep themselves. They are time management gurus. That's what I like to say, meaning that they prepared their schedule and their time way ahead of time. I'll give you an example. I myself, every Sunday night, I write down, not text, but I actually write down, because research shows that when you write something, it sticks better in your mind. I write down my entire schedule for the week as a leader, because similar to you, I'm running a business, I'm scaling a business, I have team members that I need to train and lead, and I also still have a book of clients that I take on personally. How am I going to do it all? On top of working out, taking care of my family, cleaning my house? There's a lot to do, right? Great leaders understand that they have to have a life system in place, just like we have a sales system, a marketing system, a strategy to grow the company. So every Sunday, I will take out my book, my agenda for the week, and I will write down everything that's in my calendar that's fixed. So for example, I know that every Monday morning I have a team meeting at 9 o'clock. That doesn't change. I know that every single Wednesday at 11 o'clock a.m. I have a meeting with my tech director. That doesn't change. So I put down all of my appointments first. Then I go through and I put down all the time that I need with my team for coaching and mentorship. Every Monday I have a session called Founder Feedback, and all the coaches and the trainers, they jump in there and I give them feedback on their training and their coaching. I embed that into my schedule. Then the rest of the hours I utilize to actually grow the business, scale, operations, clients, so on and so forth. Great leaders have a system in place so that they can manage and juggle it all. Now, that's not to say that things don't disrupt you. There's constantly things that will come in and disrupt that calendar. But when you have a system in place, the chaos is a little bit more controlled and maintained versus having chaos on top of chaos. And step number 3, great leaders get help. They get a leadership coach. Now, I'm not just saying that because we provide coaching and training. I have a coach myself. In fact, I have 2 coaches, because we all have blind spots, meaning that because we exist in our own skin, I exist in my own body, I can't see what's behind me. I need someone to tell me, hey, that tone that you just used or that email that you wrote, not as nice as you thought. I need someone to keep me accountable and to catch me when my self-awareness might not be so aware. So having a coach helps you as a leader level up. It helps you catch those blind spots that you can't see in yourself that your team can probably see in you. Actually, this reminds me of a story. When I was 27 years old, I was the executive of an education corporation. I had 200 team members under me at 27. Nobody would come into my office. In my heart and in my mind, all I wanted to do was coach. All I wanted to do was train and make it a positive impact. But nobody would come into my office and talk to me. And I would think, how come no one's coming to talk with me and to connect with me? I decided to do an anonymous survey. I was the only executive that did this survey. Out of 200 people, 75% of people said I was intimidating, not relatable, and I looked mad all the time. I gotta admit, that was a rough night for me. I cried because it was painful, but it was the truth. Numbers don't lie. 75% of people said that. That means that I had some major blind spots going on as a leader. I thought I was showing up warm and fuzzy. My team saw me showing up as intimidating, not relatable, and not connected. But you see, if I didn't have that accountability survey or that resource, I would have never known. And that's why it's so important for leaders to invest in coaching, to invest in resources that are going to help catch those blind spots so that you can grow in the way that your team needs you to grow. Leadership is not easy, and no one ever said it was. But when you say yes to that opportunity, when you get that job promotion, when your CEO comes to you, or when someone comes to you and says, we want you to take on this leadership role, you got to remember that leadership is actually leading. It's taking your team with you. It's creating the next generation of amazing professionals that are going to help you build, grow, and scale. I hope this helped. My name is Natalina Nastradine again. And if you want a little bit more, if you're anything like me and you love to learn and you want to keep growing, I really encourage you to check out our annual membership if you're not already. Our membership is just $2.99 a year. That's less than $25 a month. And you get hundreds of videos on demand on leadership, emotional intelligence, influence, how to make an impact, all the skills that kind of go overlooked that are actually the number one skills needed today to grow you and your potential and your overall success. I hope that helps, and I will see you next time.